With Alana Brophy, weather rate certified 10 years in a row.
Okay, so that's not great news, but unfortunately we're kind of in our own similar situation here.
I was going to say, doesn't that story sound familiar, Emily? Winter starting with a bit of a whimper. We've been above average since December started and dealing with the only seasonal attribute, the inversion. Look at that top of the inversion layer. Great picture here from Nelson Peak. Doug Attridge took this one. To the right, you've got Tooele County, and then you've got Utah County. You can actually make out Timp there in the distance, but it gives you an idea of just how much haze and smog we've been trapping in our valleys. Into tomorrow, we expect moderate air quality to stick around along the Wasatch Front. That does include Box Elder and Tooele County. Cleaner air expected on the eastern side of the state and down south. But while we've been battling bad air, we know there's some relief in sight. Yeah. Good news there. Our air quality concerns remain for a portion of the weekend. The above average warmth sticks around, but then a weather pattern change is knocking. And folks, it's going to change things around really quickly. We've got wet weather potential moving in with a series of storms as we head into next week. Live look at St. George. Just a few high thin clouds down there in Washington County. Or southern Utah University network camera showing off St. George, where we've seen plenty of sunshine. Clear skies really throughout Utah, Colorado, Nevada. We have this ridge of high pressure, and it's kept that active storm track further north, moving into the Pacific Northwest. We've seen an atmospheric river, but that just means we've battled that. It's been a storm block for us, and we've been very dry throughout the entire week. 46 right now in Salt Lake. Those 40s continuing to stick around as we head into tonight with clear skies. We will see those temperatures becoming pretty chilly. The ridge we've been battling, that's going to break down as we start to head into Sunday. Let me show you why. We actually get a weak cold front that's going to come on through. It should be fairly dry, that favorable storm track up to the north. This area of high pressure slides to the east and away from Utah, and that means the ridge starts to break down. An area of low pressure to the south of us. Tomorrow, hazy and above average. Still, heading into Sunday, yeah, we get a front that clips the state. It is going to be a weaker one, mostly dry, but it opens the door for that northwest flow, and that means a series of storms will start to move in as we head into next week. Look at this one. It looks good. We like to see healthy storms, rain and snow, and then turning over to snow. This starts Monday and will impact us into Tuesday, and that's not the only storm into next week. It actually lines right up with that long-range forecast, the 6 to 10-day precipitation outlook, bringing in above average chances of moisture, which we desperately need. November was lackluster. Let's make things up as we make it through December. 50s for those daytime highs, 50 in Vernal, 57 in Moab and Cedar City, 60s down there in St. George. We will still see mostly sunny skies, but we know changes are on the way. Here's a look. You find your city in northern Utah, 52 in Park City, trailing Salt Lake only by a degree. Our mountain valleys have warmed up tremendously with cleaner air. 50s throughout the central portion of the state and down south. Notice those numbers hitting the 60s in places like Kanab and St. George. Speaking of Washington County, the next 7 days, slight chance on Tuesday of some rain, and then again into Friday. So yes, even southern Utah starts to see a change in the weather pattern. We like it more in the Wasatch Front. The haze sticks around and starts to mix out as we head into the beginning of the work week. By Monday night, increasing cloud cover, the breeze and wet weather moves in. That impacts us Tuesday. And then Wednesday night through Friday, we have the potential to see another storm system that could bring valley and mountain snow. Cold air will be in place. We, of course, will track it and keep you posted. We'll be right back.